Welcome back, guys. Imagine this, you're behind the wheel of a truck that doesn't just haul, it dominates. The engine rumbles, the road bends to your will. Your pulse rises. This isn't just a pickup, it's a full-on performance statement. Today we dive into the striking and refined 2026 Dodge Ram 1500 Limited, a beast that blends luxury, power, finesse, and brute force into one package. Buckle up. It all begins with the moment you walk up to it. The silhouette of the 2026 Ram 1500 Limited is bold loon, massive grille, sculpted hood, wide stance, chrome and black accents working in harmony. That commanding presence gives you a sense of anticipation before you even open the door. You feel the weight of capability. You sense the luxury waiting inside. From that first glance, you know you're not looking at just any truck. It's a top-tier limited trim, meaning only the best materials, finest finishes, and highest engineering effort went into this one. Now let's talk about what makes it tick. Under the hood, you get the high-output version of the 3.0 LuxeLine twin-turbocharged inline-six engine. In this version, you're looking at 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque. The truck accelerates to 0 to 60 mph in about 4.2 seconds. Yes, you read that right, making it astonishingly quick for a full-size truck. Depending on the configuration and engine, you could also opt for the 5.7 lb V8, making 395 p and 410 pound-feet of torque. That V8 produces the kind of sound that thrills. But for the limited, you'll likely have the twin-turbo inline-six as standard, delivering that punch while maintaining a surprisingly refined delivery. That immediate surge from idle to open throttle sets the tone. This is no ordinary work truck. It's high performance. Driving this Ram 1500 Limited, you feel the balance. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic that manages shifts smoothly whether you're drifting down a canyon road or towing a heavy trailer. The suspension and chassis deliver a ride that's composed yet spirited. You feel planted, you feel connected, and the sound. The exhaust note under load is deep, visceral without being obnoxious. It backs up the performance with a soundtrack that fulfills promise. On the highway or climbing hills, you sense the capability. This truck is ready for action. Whether you're towing, hauling, or simply blowing through on a long open road, slip inside and the world around you changes. The 2026 Dodge Ram 1500 Limited isn't just a truck anymore. It's a rolling sanctuary. The doors close with a heavy, confident thud that seals out the chaos of the world. The cabin greets you with soft leather upholstery stretched over every surface, authentic wood trim, and metal accents that catch the light just enough to remind you this isn't utility. It's craftsmanship. Every stitch feels deliberate. Every material chosen to make you forget you're in a pickup. The seats, both heated and ventilated, hug you in all the right ways, with 24-way power adjustment and built-in massagers that turn long drives into indulgent escapes. In front of you, the massive 14.5-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen takes center stage, floating seamlessly in the middle of the dash. It's crystal clear, fast, and intuitive. Exactly what a flagship truck deserves. Below it, a 12.3-inch digital driver display gives you crisp, animated gauges that adjust depending on your drive mode. Swipe, tap, and everything responds instantly. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a 4G LTE hotspot, and even Alexa integration. Every connection you could want is right there. But the highlight for true audiophiles, the 23-speaker Klipsch Reference Premium Audio System. It's a first for the Ram lineup, and when it plays, the sound is rich, cinematic, and immersive, filling the cabin with concert hall clarity. Lighting completes the atmosphere. Ambient strips line the doors and dash, gently illuminating the cabin at night with configurable hues. You can make it calm blue for those late night highway cruises, or deep red when you want a little drama. And thanks to the full-length panoramic sunroof, the world outside becomes part of the experience. Daylight pours in during the morning, and under the stars, it turns the truck into a quiet observatory on wheels. Now, let's step outside again and talk design details that make this limited trim unmistakable. The new front fascia is sharper, bolder, and more sculpted than ever before. The Ram badge on the grille has been subtly reworked. Sleeker, but still commanding attention. The LED lighting signature now stretches wider and flows more fluidly into the body lines, giving it an unmistakable presence even in the rearview mirror of the car ahead. Chrome accents outline the windows and lower body, but they're tastefully done. Modern luxury, not old-school flash. The 22-inch polished aluminum wheels fill the arches perfectly, giving the truck a planted, muscular stance that exudes quiet confidence. Every element of the exterior design has intent. The hood scoops aren't just aesthetic. They channel air toward the intercoolers to keep the twin-turbo inline-six breathing efficiently. The side mirrors are aerodynamically optimized and house cameras for the 360-degree view system. Even the tailgate feels advanced. It's a multi-function gate that opens in multiple directions, helping with cargo loading whether you're hauling lumber or luggage. The Ram logo across the rear glows subtly at night, a signature mark that tells everyone behind you exactly what kind of machine they're following. The 2026 Ram M500 Limited also pushes technology beyond comfort. It's smart in ways that matter. Adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go lane keep assist and blind spot monitoring work together seamlessly, giving the truck an almost semi-autonomous behavior in heavy traffic. The available active drive assist even allows hands-free driving on compatible highways, using radar, cameras, and GPS mapping to keep you perfectly centered. Off the pavement, the truck doesn't lose its composure. Its air suspension can lift or lower the body by several inches, improving ground clearance or reducing drag depending on the terrain. Every system inside this truck feels designed not just to move you, but to impress you. It's the fusion of old-school Ram toughness and new-age refinement, and that blend is what makes the limited trim special. This is a truck that can handle a 12,750-pound trailer one day and chauffeur you to a 5-star hotel the next without missing a beat. And yet, despite all this comfort, power still lurks beneath that polished exterior, waiting for a reason to roar back to life. Fire it up, and the beast wakes instantly. That twin-turbo inline-six doesn't just start. It comes alive with a deep, mechanical growl that feels refined yet menacing. On the road, the 2026 Dodge Ram 500 Limited feels surprisingly agile for something tipping the scales at just over 400 pounds. The steering is precise, weighty, and communicative in a way few full-size pickups manage. It gives confidence whether you're threading through city streets or carving along an open highway. What sets this Ram apart isn't just raw numbers. It's the character. There's a certain elegance in how it delivers its power. Press the throttle, and there's no delay, no hesitation. Just a clean, relentless surge. The twin-turbo spool quickly, pushing you back into your seat as the 540 horsepower and 521 lb-ft of torque flood the drivetrain. The 8-speed automatic doesn't hunt for gears. It seems to anticipate your every move, downshifting perfectly before corners and holding power through acceleration. The result? 0-60 mph in around 4.2 seconds. That's not just quick for a truck, it's sports car territory. On long highways, the air suspension earns its praise. It glides over imperfections with an almost SUV-like smoothness, constantly adjusting to maintain balance and ride height. Switch it to sport mode, and it hunkers down, they tightening up for sharper handling. The Ram Limited manages to feel both commanding and graceful, a trait that's almost contradictory for a vehicle of this size. Whether you're towing a boat, heading to a work site, or just cruising on an empty road at sunset, it adapts to every mood effortlessly. Then there's the sound. Low, refined, but always ready to growl when provoked. Dodge engineers spent real time tuning the exhaust to strike a perfect balance between luxury and aggression. Inside, it's hushed, but roll down the window, drop a gear, and you'll hear that deep, mechanical roar that reminds you this truck still carries Dodge DNA. Raw, unapologetic, and proud. Even the braking system has been refined. Larger ventilated discs, electronic brake assist, and predictive brake support from the onboard sensors give you sharp, reassuring stopping power. Whether you're hauling a heavy trailer or pushing through a winding mountain pass, the Ram feels completely in control. Stability remains unwavering, even at highway speeds. The 2026 Ram 500 Limited also introduces a level of practicality wrapped in luxury. The rear seats recline, heat, and ventilate, rare for any truck. The cabin has more than 150 liters of space across hidden compartments, under-seat bins, and door pockets. The center console alone feels like it belongs in a private jet. Massive, configurable, and built for people who live their lives on the go. As for efficiency, that Hurricane engine manages around 17 mpg in the city and 24 on the highway, numbers that are surprisingly respectable given its performance. For those seeking electrified options, Dodge is preparing a Ram M1500 Ra EV variant that delivers us up to 500 miles of range thanks to a 209 kWh battery pack, though that's part of a separate lineup. Still, it's proof of how Ram is embracing the future while holding on to the heartbeat that made it legendary. Pricing starts around $75,000 for the limited trim, but depending on packages, luxury options, and drivetrain configurations, it can easily climb past a $90,000. And honestly, it earns every penny. Because this isn't just a pickup, it's a statement that says power and sophistication don't have to be separate things, that utility can wear a tailored suit. The 2026 Dodge Ram 1500 Limited stands as the kind of truck that redefines what a luxury pickup can be. It's muscular, intelligent, and deeply refined, a machine that honors its heritage while staring boldly into the future. Whether you hear it roaring down the highway or see it gliding silently through city lights, one thing is clear: this is not just evolution. It's dominance reborn. If you enjoyed exploring the all-new Ram 1500 Limited, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because more thrilling machines, deeper dives, and cinematic reviews are on the way. Until next time, keep your engines warm and your passions louder.